The best old house Instagram accounts to follow. Stephen and David are two old house enthusiasts that are currently renovating an 1894 Victorian in Boston. Their Instagram is beautifully curated and features a ton of helpful content regarding period-appropriate trim work, landscaping, and beekeeping. They are experts at honoring the age of their home while also making it their own. If you live in the city, but have always dreamed of living in an old farmhouse, this account is a must-follow. This Instagram is dedicated to capturing life in a 1920s farmhouse in Wisconsin. The period-appropriate fixtures in the house are set against family life in a unique and charming way. If you just want to admire the variety among old house exteriors, look no further than David Lost's Instagram account. This photographer and old house lover captures some of the most charming homes in New Orleans and beyond. Some of these homes are out of this world with the level of detail. Old house lovers also tend to be lovers of history and architecture. This account focuses on different old house styles that might be difficult for novices to recognize. Browse this feed at your leisure and learn something new in the process. Tag the account and perhaps they will share with you the style of your house. This carefully curated Instagram features photographs from a 1860s Victorian that has been lovingly restored. The traditional style mixed with modern touches gives this old home a fresh feel without being too over the top. If a carefully curated feed is what you're after, you'll be pleased when you follow. Jen and Eric have some old house renovating under their belt. They are onto their fourth old house project, which is a home from 1910. Their mantra is one of preservation and restoration. They seek to reuse materials first before they add anything new into their renovation. Follow along and get inspired to save something in your home. It's common to see a lot of Victorian renovations on Instagram. One thing you don't see much of in the States is a restoration of old Italianate-style homes. This historic house is the former home of Herman Melville's sister, and the house spares nothing as far as detail. Check out this account to see how this home has been lovingly maintained and styled. Depending on where you live, you might have more rundown old houses in your neighborhood than you have maintained ones. The problem with any house is that they require maintenance. Homes that have been rented or forgotten about are bound to become problems. Luckily, there are people like Karis and Sean who dedicate part of their lives to restoring these homes. Their neglected 4 square is in need of major work, and you can follow along as this beautiful brick home is restored. This old house Instagram is run by Kathy and is one of the larger accounts we've featured. Despite the large following, this account still feels personal and relatable. Follow this page if you would love an old house that is filled with antiques but also has a ton of modern conveniences. Stacy not only curates this Instagram account, but she also hosts an old house podcast and runs a blog. Her feed is filled with inspiration as well as helpful old house advice, and her passion is undeniable. She will show you how to fix windows, paint doors, and pick wallpaper for free. The insight she provides is invaluable for any old house owner. Carolyn from Lady Duckhart is part photographer, part old house enthusiast who has bought a decrepit old house and is in the process of restoring it to its former glory. Her photographs are stunning, sometimes in an eerie way and sometimes in an awe-inspiring way. Be careful because she might inspire you to take on your own fixer-upper. Followers of this Instagram are thrilled to follow along with Jessica's newest passion project. She recently bought this home that she has since had listed on the State Historic Registry. While you wait for more information on this old house, you can scroll back and check out her previous historic renovations. If you were lucky enough to follow Larissa on Instagram this past summer, you would have seen her and her husband move a century-old bungalow across town to save it from demolition. These old house lovers offer up so much free advice on all things old, and they have fun while they do it. Bonus points if you also love rescuing animals and old cars. Amy Lee is best known in the old house community for her hashtag #52 weeks of home. Each week, she encourages followers to share different aspects of their home. This account is thoughtfully engaging as she explores the renovation process in her Victorian home while also highlighting the homes of her peers. It's hard to find anything wrong with this old house Instagram account. The styling is impeccable, the period details are on point, and the photography is spectacular. Follow along as this couple fixes up and fills their 1892 Victorian farmhouse and get inspired with ways you can decorate your old home. Alicia and Zach combine their love of history with their passion for restoring their 1913 prairie-style home. Their Instagram is personable and showcases letters, maps, and photographs that help illustrate the history of their neighborhood. Their work might inspire you to look deeper into your home's roots. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.